right. I'm gonna say it's outright that this game right here, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, is actually a better fighter than MK1. Right, I can hear it already. Shut up. I don't care. Check this out. So we're gonna jump into some practice mode because, like, this is what I mean, right? So let's show you a couple of things. I'll show you a couple of things when it comes to their systems, right? Now, I don't know if you guys remember or you know this, right? But you know how we got a whole button just to change stance, right? And I prefer this side of Serena. You know what I'm saying? There is the Lee May skin. This is the Lee May skin that we should have got, right? I'm telling you, they're terrified of inner thigh. We just double tap back to change stance. That's it, right? We can do forward jumps, right? Move around in 3D if we want, whatever. Now, you can see under each character's health, 3 lightning bolts. Those are your combo breakers, right? And I'll demonstrate them in a bit of gameplay in a minute against the computer. But what's really interesting is that we actually have a parry. By simply pressing back and block, we actually do a parry move. And depending on whatever character you got, it might actually give you a little bit of distance, right? Which is pretty cool. To do a combo breaker, even if it's like just one hit, you just press forward and block, right? And you'll do a combo breaker as long as you got one of those 3 pips, okay? Parry. Literally, like, would change the game if they put that in Mortal Kombat 1, right? Just parry. This is why, and I said this in the last video, or whatever it was. This is why I don't like tier lists. Because you should be able to choose any character on the roster, and with enough time and understanding, you should be able to beat anyone else. Okay? It doesn't matter who you choose. You should be able to figure it out, right? We didn't have, like, frame data or any of that stupid shit that handholds for people because, you know, they for whatever strange reason, they're terrified of just learning by losing. Like, there's no frame data here. There's nothing, right? It's a simple case of seeing, like, what works, okay? Now, you got your air combos. Now, you'll notice, too, that when you do your air combos, a lot of times in MK1, it drops you down. In this game, it actually knocks you away, right? Which I actually do really appreciate, right? So, and what's cool too, is that every single person has an air throw. Right? So, you can, like, pop them up, just jump up. I'm pressing circle on the controller. Right? Do a throw, drops them down again. I think I might, I might be able to, can I do a, I want to see if I can do an air throw. No, I can't. Right, so I can do, I don't think I can, oh yeah, I can, there we go. Right, now I did a pop-up, I did the air throw, it bounced them, I did a little combo, right? Didn't do all that much, like it didn't take like half their health, did it? Right? Look at that. 7 hits, only 20% damage. Only 20% damage. That's perfect, right? Means you can still look flashy, right? But we actually got proper diminishing returns when it came to this game. Look at Serena's face. She's busted, bro. Dude, did we actually have battle damage? Hang on, let me just check. Do we have... Hang on. Do we have battle damage? In MK Armageddon? Dude, I think we do. That's nuts. Right? So yeah, and of course you can do other combos. Right? See how it knocks them away. Right? Do a throw, do another throw. Okay. Like, and it was good. And you had a parry. Right? Now let's jump into real world fighting against the computer. Alright, let me just make sure I got on the hardest so they're going full bore. Yep, max, there we go. So, the combo breaker is so easy to do. It's not tied to anything else. You just have, you have 3 there that you can use, and then after that, that's it, right? You run out for the entire match. Okay, and I did test it, so you only get 3 per match. Alright? But because the combos aren't doing massive amounts of damage. Now, I don't want to have people come in here and go, oh, but what about this 600%er that somebody did back in the day? Yeah, but those are the exception to the rule. This is what people are stupid about. They don't understand. Those are like high-level skill that probably takes time, or you're never going to find in a real-world fight, right? Now, this is the other thing too. I want you to watch this. I'm holding block, right? Whenever he does an attack, look at my stance. It changes. When it's a low attack, he goes low. We don't have this level of detail anymore. That's crazy, isn't it? We have all of these different blocking animations that make it feel like we're actually fighting. Isn't that nuts? That's crazy. So let's see. Let's see if I can. Yeah, he did a parry there. Did you see that? See if I can. I don't think I'll be able to do one. I'll try and do a combo breaker. Right. There we go. Did a breaker. Right. So all I did, I was literally holding block, and I just tapped forward. Okay. Doesn't do any damage, but that's it. I didn't need to rely on an assist or a cameo. And now I've spent one of my pips, right? And that's it. That's all it is, right? I like the fact that it looks like the parries aren't reliant on anything. I'm trying to get this dude in the air. And you can parry even when you got your weapon. Right? So we've got, apart from our block, we've got a parry system. When timed right, we can use it. Which puts them on a slight stun, so you can actually then, you know, do it. But you got to time it though, right? You got to time that stuff. We got combo breaker, which can literally be done on one hit. We've got changing stances for blocking, which looks really good. Right. See if I can get him in the air. It's not gonna let me. The fact that we got a parry move, the fact that we got more defensive options in a game that is so old is like, what were they thinking, right? Like, what were they thinking? It's amazing. How does a game this old understand the concepts of fighting and what you can do? Can somebody explain that to me? Can someone explain that to me? Right? Because we have combo breakers that aren't tied to a bar. We just get 3 per fight. We got a parry that we can use anytime. So that way, if we can't break the combo, we can at least parry as long as we've timed it. Right? It's amazing to me, right, that now we basically have a car with no brakes. Right? We have a cameo that needs to be present. We have to base it on 3 bars, and you know, it's just absolutely useless, right? Plus, I do miss these stages. Like this was like, you know, Mortal Kombat's like, you know. See, this is what. Okay, so this is what I mean. See, you got air combos when you pop them up, right? When you pop them up, then you can do like a little like juggle like that, right? And that's fine. Okay. I think you might be able to like go off that. But the thing is though that like there was actual proper damage scaling. There is battle damage. Shit, look at Katana's face, man. Right. Now I probably could have added on to that. That was 8 hits, and I only got a quarter of the damage. Right? Only 8 hits. Okay. And notice that too. See, this doesn't happen in MK1, right? You keep doing your pop-up move, and eventually, like there, the last part of it will push you away, right? So watch this again. Like, so I can jump up in the air, do a little bit more, right? But it eventually pushes the character away, okay? There are checks and balances. See, after doing the second throw, it threw her away. Right? So that's what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when I say, well, what are the defensive measures? What are the systems in place that won't frustrate people? Because then in this game, it's like, I don't know how to defend myself. It's like, dude, you've got, right? You've got a parry move, you've got a combo breaker, you've got the ability to move in 3D. The fact that they, like, the average person, unless you're some highly skilled player, is not going to get away with, you know, being able to do, like, these massive combos, right? Just seeing what Havoc's pop-up is. This is such a great skin for Havoc, isn't it? So, this is what I mean. Like, this is why, like, even from the 3D era, people get disappointed, you know, with the modern game, right? See, that throw didn't bounce you, right? So I throw him up in the air, knock him up in the air, but Havoc's throw doesn't bounce you, right? So you've got to be a little bit more, you know, you've got to go, okay, well, what can I do in the air, right? Look at that. Knocks them away, right? This was back when, like, stage fatalities had their own identity. It was great. So, when I say, like, I do know what I'm talking about, right? And it's because there's a history here that Mortal Kombat, that the creators of these games have set themselves. I am not coming out with, like, oh, this is what we used to do, and it was, no, that never happened. No, this is actually what used to happen. We got a parry move. We got limits on what we can do with our combos, which is what's very necessary. It makes everything feel fair, because every other game does it. That's like saying, oh, well, we need to just go full God mode in any shooter and just, you know, never take any damage or they barely hit me. No, you've got to have you've got to tread that fine balance, right? So that way, when you do a pop-up, you're not held in the air. Look how fast this is. Look how fast this is, right? Oh, that was cool. I like that. Hang on, let me try that again. He bounced. Whoa, what did I do? What did I do? I bounced. Hang on. Right? But you're not held in the air for 1,000 years. Right? And if you are, not that you would, but if you are, God, Kai's got an awesome outfit, doesn't he? Isn't that amazing? See, his throw in itself is a pop-up, right? Now, let's try again. There we go. Now look at that. That was 6 hits, 28% damage. This is standard Mortal Kombat damage that we used to get back in the day, but you've also got your combo breakers. You've also got your parry. I don't think you can do parry in the air, can you? No. No, you can't, right? So you've got combo breakers that can be also used in the air. That's not tied to any other stupid mechanic. And the combo damage is relative and absolutely descales over time. And that there is no sort of like, you can't just sort of, you know, like almost kill. Now, I know, like I said, there will probably be videos out there or wherever saying, oh, see, you can do this. Yes, every single game. There are games out there where you can speedrun. For games that probably take 40 hours, you can do it in about 20 minutes because people have found a way through the cracks. But that's the exception to the rule, not the rule. And that's what I'm saying. When you've got parries, you've got combo breakers, you got your standard block, which means that, like, you know, yeah, you can hit low and stuff, right? Let's, I don't think I can put him on, let's try something. I'll jump into arcade again. I want to see something. I just want to see something. I want to see if the computer will do some low attacks. Right? This is probably another reason why they won't ever remaster these games, is because the actual characters look sexy. I'm running this game at 4K right now. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to just up the resolution to like 4K, standard in-game models. Give us online play and we'll be happy as a clam. Right? Look how great it looks. Given the age, I don't need new textures. So I'm going to hold block. I want to see something, right? See what he does. Come on, wake up. Hit me. Come on. See Melina's like face through her veil. I'm trying to figure out whether they could get you out of lows. Like, so you know in the modern games where they hit you low and it opens you up? I don't know if that... I don't think that happens in this game, does it? Does it? Let's try it. Hang on, let me see if I can do it. So he's blocking low. Right. I don't know if you can. If anyone's got more experience, let me know in the comments. Right. Oh, has she, what's her pop-up? Has she got one? She should have one. Let's change weapon. Oh, Rain's all about them throws. See this? See how he's looking in this game? That's like, hang on, going back to here. Yeah, that's why they went with his mage look. Probably. Because they probably went back to, where is he? They probably went back to the old style and thought, oh, okay, well, maybe we can turn him more into a mage. Because, yeah, he even in this part here, he looks more magey. I'll just press start to see what his alternate looks like. So, yeah, so Armageddon actually has a better combat system in place for people to easily pick up, to understand, and to jump into and have fun with. Not to mention the biggest roster to date. Oh yeah, there we go. He's a little bit more neutral, but they've basically just taken off his thing. Right. See, there was a parry there. He just did the parry, which is cool. Oh, he loves... This dude loves touching me, right? I'll tell you what. Now look at that. He did 3 hits for 14%. Okay? That's it. He didn't just carry me across the screen and do 1,000 damage. It's a better game. It's a better game. Better systems. So, anyway guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.